Now we'll learn how to prepare discount on issue of debentures account. Now make a ledger discount on issue of debenture account. This account is based upon the last question. In the last question, on 1st April 2010, the journal entry was passed, discount on issue of debentures account debit to 10% debentures account. So on the debit side, we'll write down to 10% debentures account 9,000, and on 31st March 2011, it was written off by rupees 3,000. So the amount will be by profit and loss account 3,000 rupees, and on the same date by balance CD 6,000 rupees. So total on both sides 9,000 rupees. On 1st April 2011, to balance PD 6,000, and on 31st March 2012, on credit side we'll write down by profit and loss account 3,000 rupees, and on the same date by balance CD 3,000 rupees. So total will be 6,000 rupees on both sides. Then on 1st April 2012, to balance PD 3,000 rupees, and on 31st March 2013, on credit side by profit and loss account 3,000 rupees. So the total is 3,000, no closing balance. In this way, discount account has been closed because there is no closing balance. So you must have noticed in this question as well as in the previous question, if debentures are to be redeemed in lump sum, then discount on issue of debentures account is spread equally for the purpose of writing off. Now the next question is, suppose company issues 9,000 debentures of rupees 10 each at rupees 9 and redeemable at rupees 10. And company decides to redeem 3,000 debentures every year. It means in this question, it will take 3 years to redeem the debentures. In previous question, we were redeeming the debentures in lump sum, but in this question in installments and regular installments. I mean to say same amount and same gap. Same amount means 3,000 debentures each year, and same gap means after every 1 year. So in this situation, we have to write off discount on issue of debentures account in 3 installments. And the ratio will be 3:2:1. If it's 4 installments, then the ratio should be 4:3:2:1. If the debentures are being redeemed in 5 installments, then it will be spread over 5:4:3:2:1. So now the question is how we got this ratio of 3:2:1. Let's create a table with 4 columns: date, issue, redemption, and outstanding debentures. On 1st April 2010, debentures issued 9,000, redemption nothing, outstanding nothing. On 31st March 2011, issue nothing, redemption 3,000 debentures, and outstanding debentures 9,000. Means 9,000 debentures before this redemption on that date. Then 31st March 2012, issue nothing, redemption 3,000, and outstanding debentures 6,000. Then 31st March 2013, issue nothing, redemption 3,000, and outstanding debentures 3,000. So we have to spread the writing off over 3 years in the ratio of outstanding debentures. And the ratio of outstanding debentures is 9,000 is to 6,000 is to 3,000. Means 9 is to 6 is to 3. Means 3:2:1. So in the first year, the amount of discount will be written off 3 upon 6. In the next year, it will be 2 upon 6. And in the next year, it will be 1 upon 6. And the amounts will be 4,500, 3,000 and 1,500, because we have to write off 9,000 rupees over 3 years. And the journal entry will remain the same as we did in the previous question. So what will be the journal entries? On 1st April 2010, bank account debit to debenture application, and debenture application account debit to 10% debentures account. And the amount will be bank account debit to 10% debentures application. That will be 9,000 into 9, 81,000, and 10% debenture application account debit 81,000 to 10% debentures account 90,000. Because the face value is 9,000 into 10, and discount on issue of debentures account is 9,000 rupees. It will be debited. Now 31st March 2011. Today we have to do two things. Number one, we have to redeem 3,000 debentures, and number two, we have to write off discount account. So the journal entry will be 10% debentures account debit to debenture holder, and debenture holder account debit to bank account. The amount will be 3,000 into 10, 30,000. And profit and loss account debit to discount on issue of debentures account, 4,500 rupees. And in the balance sheet, what will be the position of debentures? On liability side, 10% debentures, 6,000 rupees. And on asset side, discount on issue of debentures will be 4,500. 31st March 2012. Today we have to do two things. We have to redeem 3,000 debentures, and number two, we have to write off discount account. So journal entry will be 10% debentures account debit to debenture holders account, debenture holders account debit to bank account. And the amount will be 3,000 into 10, 30,000 rupees for both of them. And profit and loss account debit to discount on issue of debentures account. And the amount will be 3,000 rupees. So let's look at the balance sheet. What will be the position in the balance sheet? On liability side, 10% debentures, that is 3,000. And on asset side, discount on issue of debentures account will be 1,500 rupees. 31st March 2013. Again, we have to do two things. We have to redeem 3,000 debentures, and we have to write off discount account. So the journal entries will be 10% debentures account debit to debenture holders account, debenture holders account debit to bank account. And the amount will be 3,000 into 10, 30,000 rupees. And profit and loss account debit to discount on issue of debentures account. And the amount will be 1,500. So on 31st March 2013, all debentures have been redeemed, and the whole of the discount on issue of debentures has been written off. So what will be the position in the balance sheet? On liability side, 10% debentures, nil. On asset side, discount on issue of debentures account, nil. So in this way, discount on issue of debentures account has been written off proportionately. Proportionately means on the basis of outstanding debentures.